Your behavior is disturbing. Sanwo-Olu blasts Peter Obi for demarcating Nigeria in US. Blaster. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State has tackled Peter Obi over the perceived disparaging comment he made about Nigeria at Johns Hopkins University in the United States. I don't know if people are saying disparaging comments. They are demarcating Nigeria. Nigeria is already demarcated. There's nobody that is demarcating Nigeria. Nigeria already itself, our politicians, our presidents, the governors, all of you have demarcated Nigeria before somebody will go to Johns Hopkins and go and demarcate. It doesn't need to get to Johns Hopkins. These people already know that Nigeria is nothing to write home about. What are people hiding? What are people hiding? You are hiding your flaws from this person, the outside world, as if they don't know what is going on. They know what's going on. The Lagos governor said Obi lacks the moral right to talk about poverty in Nigeria. Why does he lack the moral right? That's why he's an opposition. He will talk about it. He will talk. During his recent engagement at Johns Hopkins University, the 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate painted a picture of how Nigeria fell off economically within 25 years, leading to an astronomical increase in the poverty rate. And now this one they don't know for Johns Hopkins. They know all of these things. So there's nobody that is marketing Nigeria. It's a known fact. It's a known fact. Using the poverty index, Obi compared Nigeria, China, Indonesia, and Vietnam to analyze Nigeria's rising poverty rate. We explained that in 1990, when the Human Developmental Index (HDI) measurement started, Nigeria, China, Vietnam, and Indonesia were all classified under the medium category of the HDI measurement. According to him, Nigeria had the fewest people in poverty in 1990, and 35 years later, it has more poor people than China, Indonesia, and Vietnam combined. No, China has even left us behind, as in way behind. In the area of poverty, Nigeria, with about 50 million poor people, had the least number of poverty as of 1990 than any of the three countries, while China had about 750 million people living with poverty. Indonesia and Vietnam had 85 million and 60 million poor people, respectively. China alone had about 15 times the number of poor people than Nigeria. Today, however, Nigeria has more poor people than these three countries combined, Obi argued. Did he lie? All these facts now, if you go on Google, you will see it there. It's not as if he's lying or he's coming up with figures that are not true. My problem with Nigerians is that somebody will be saying the truth instead of people to accept you're wrong and say, okay, yes, this person is right. What can we do to stop the marketing in our own country like this and do something better for our country? People are saying it's the marketing. Who else also came out? It was yesterday saying he was the marketing the country. Nobody is the marketing anybody. We're no mockery. About his name, went to bring out his picture of when he was probably still in PDP. Nigeria is already demarcated. There's nobody demarketing anybody. It's the fact. It's there. These people are the ones that are even making all this research about Nigeria and putting the information out there. They will talk instead of people to amend your ways and do something better. You'll be complaining they are demarketing Nigeria. Who is demarketing Nigeria? We're asking Governor Sanwo-Olu in a statement titled Factually Addressing Mr. Peter Obi's Criticism of Nigeria at Johns Hopkins University. All of you now want to be attacking Mr. Peter Obi because Mr. Obi is your nightmare. Mr. Peter Obi is your problem in this country. Once Peter Obi talks like this is a problem because people know that he's always saying the truth. You are now addressing a letter to him, factually addressing Mr. Peter Obi. Factually address yourself, Mr. Sanwo-Olu. Abi, did he lie? He did not lie. He said he finds Obi's pattern of behavior disturbing, indicating that his comments about Nigeria on the global stage don't project the country positively. The country is not projected positively before. Abi, don't let us cover what is not uncoverable. People know all of these things, so let us expose ourselves the more since we don't have shame. We don't have shame. Now people do not have shame. People travel outside the country. You see good things outside the country, and you cannot emulate that same thing in your country. People don't have shame. Things are bad. Imagine compared to 1990, Nigerians and China. Go to China, and I saw the Diary of a Kitchen Lover in China yesterday. Look at their roads. Look at the technologies that they have in China. China has left us. I've said it that China, they are in 2050. We are still here talking about road, highway. We can't boast of 24 hours electricity. How can we even boast of that when our governor has want to install solar in his office, claiming that it is also done in the US. They have solar there, they have this one. They're always comparing and comparing. Yes, the things that they are doing over there, they are not doing it here. Things are bad, but people don't care. You don't have shame. But if somebody comes and tell you the truth, na body go dey hot, go dey pepper, you be angry. Factually addressing Mr. Peter Obi, beg. He made unflattering remarks not just about the incumbent Nigerian government, but also about Nigeria. I also find Mr. Obi's pattern very disturbing. When prominent Nigerians go overseas, they ought to project Nigeria positively, because there is nothing to. You want them to go and lie? I don't understand. Are you teaching them to lie? Because if they want to portray Nigeria positively, that means they are going to go and tell lies. They are not like you, that you are so good with lying. APC and lie, 5 and 6. You be lying, the country is this, the country is that. Meanwhile, there is nothing happening in the country. They should portray the country in a positive light. That is tantamount to lying. They don't want to tell lies now. They do not have to do that for the government, but we all owe the duty to market Nigeria on the global stage rather than the market. I beg you. It's already demarketed. Peter Obi doesn't have to demarket. It's already demarketed. People already, your lifestyle, your rigging nature, your flaunting money up and down, carrying your money, go and hide it outside the country, and all is already demarketing Nigeria. So I don't know what Peter Obi has done wrong. That is what true patriotism is. Lying, Abi. Lying is true patriotism. I beg you. Sanwo-Olu predicated his reaction on poverty, which Obi focused on in his analysis, said any leader could fight poverty generationally by promoting education, improving healthcare, providing credit, and granting access to land. According to him, it is ironic that the former governor of Anambra, who did not build a single school or a standalone hospital throughout his tenure, is criticizing the federal government. Mr. Sanwo-Olu, which school have you built in Lagos? Have you built a school? Have you single-handedly built a school in this Lagos? Have you built a standalone hospital in this Lagos? Your 8 years is almost done, have you? These people, I don't understand. It's like they don't even have shame at all. Who are these people? Have you built a school? Sanwo-Olu, have you built a school in Lagos? People are disgracing. Those people are the one marketing Nigeria. Beg, people should leave with Obi alone. It's not your wahala. Beg. Now listeners, over to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.